Go live.
Well, once again, I'm happy to host the KBA banquet. As Barbara said, this is for a lifetime of work. We're honoring people for a lifetime of work that they have done. It's not a best of or the best of the year. But we try to honor clubs and festivals, blues societies, and individuals who, through their lifetime, have worked hard to foster the love of the blues. And this year we are proud to give our first KBA to a member of the blues community from Denmark. Ladies and gentlemen, Peter Astrup.
My name is Bobby Race. I want you to know I sing the blues, y'all, everywhere I go. I've been singing the blues for a long, long time. And the blues the only thing, y'all, that's on my mind. I'm a blues man. That's what I do. I'm a blues man.
Life to establishing and expanding the blues scene in both Denmark and also throughout Europe. He's worked to book, as a booking agent, he's worked to book people like Albert King, Albert Collins, Buddy Guy, Junior Wells, Coco Taylor, Luther Allison, James Harmon, and the list goes on and on and on as he has helped those musicians cycle their way on tour through Europe. After 2 decades of producing and promoting these events in Europe, he founded the Frederikshavn Blues Festival in that Danish port city in 2006. He recently renamed the festival the Blues Heaven Festival, and it's now a premier blues event held the first weekend in November in Denmark. It attracts audiences from 17 countries and performances by 15 blues acts. His dedication to blues music has been widely recognized, and he's been honored with many awards and accolades, including the French website Zika Zik, the International Festival of the Year in 2018, and in 2018, the Danish Music Award as the Hoochie Coochie Man of the Year.
That's just the one I told my mother.
It sounds like something Charo.
Before I was born.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Hoochie
You got a
Coochie
boy
Man
child
himself,
coming.
Peter Astrup.
You're gonna be a son of a gun. You're gonna make pretty women. Giving up on your love, you're driving me insane. Feel like I'm down, all up in chains. You twisted my soul, so I've got to move, 'cause I'm giving up on you. Yes, I'm giving up on you. Giving up on your love. You're denying and crying. You're lying all the time, swearing that you're mine. You ripped out my heart, grounded under your shoes. So I'm giving up on you.
Found a job when I was weak, till I got back on my feet. But now it seems I'll spend my entire life changing dirty sheets. Dirty sheets, dirty sheets. What's a poor girl supposed to do? I've got me sick and tired of changing somebody else's dirty sheet blues. I work my fingers to the bone. I can't get any kind of loan. I work 40 plus hours a week and I still can't afford a home. Dirty sheets, dirty sheets. Oh, what is this poor girl supposed to do? I am so tired of changing somebody else's.
Regards of the Blues Foundation. We have an MC on the festival for the third year as well. We're gonna bring over a dear friend and probably the guy in US who know most musicians as well. He's called Paul Benjamin. And
Okay.
Paul runs several festivals and people hire him to run their festivals. And he's living in both up in Rockland, up in Maine, up the North Coast, up in the Northeast. And he got this called the North Atlantic Blues Festival. That's his summer festival. And he has several. He also got the Brevington in December down in Florida. And he's the MC. So when people come to Denmark, they don't feel they know anybody. And when they walk in the door, Paul Benjamin says, "Hello, how are you doing?" And then
What's up?
They said the blues ain't going nowhere. Said I got to change my sound. Said I'm headed for oblivion. My style's just too low down. So I switched it up. It really ain't no thing when you know how. Hey, check me.
You won't stay. You gonna come running back to me, I said someday. Got my brand on you. I've got my brand on you. Well, there's nothing you can do. I've got my brand on you.
He's the MC, he's everything. I'm very pleased that Paul is coming over and do this for the festival.
Exactly. And the festival is going to be, the dates of the festival this year?
November 12 and 13.
Okay, there's still tickets available?
There's still tickets available. And then there is another thing we did last time as well. We're doing the Gospel Heaven.
Okay.
So Gospel Heaven is on the Sunday.
Just the other day, I was telling anyone who'd listen how much it suits me being alone. Yeah, just the other day, I was saying how much I like living nobody waiting at home. But I don't know who I was trying to convince. I don't know why I felt I had to say, but I spoke with such confidence just the other day. Yeah, just the other night I was thinking in my lonely room how simple life is.
the rent. You lived in my house without paying a cent. You say you don't need me 'cause you found yourself a mighty good man. You don't want me to miss you, you just want me to understand. Well, I bought you fine clothes, let you drive my car. You spent my money buying drinks in a bar. I even gave you jewelry, I took you downtown. Now you wanna treat me like a goddamn clown. You say you don't need me 'cause you found yourself a mighty good man. That's what you did.
You got me walking from door to door. Hey, woman, it's you. You got me walking from door to door. I don't love you. I wouldn't fool around with you no more. Well, it's you. You know it is, woman. You got me wringing my hands and crying. Hey, woman, it's you. You got me wringing my hands and crying. Well, I found out lately, you know one thing. I'm getting tired of all your lying. And listen to me. I said you come home in the evening, talking out your head. You wake up in the morning, don't remember a word you said. It's you, baby. Girl, you got me walking across the floor. I'm getting tired of it, woman. I just can't be your fool no more.
Yes, and that's in Frederikshavn, and then where the airport is, Aalborg. That's where you fly into, and that's where there is the big venue, where there's gonna be gospel on the Sunday, and 3 of the singers from the festival, Gay Agabadola, you heard here, and you heard Norma Jean Wallace, and then also Cat Riggins. They're gonna be there with the Steve Katz band and an extra piano from France. And then
this man is getting on my last nerve. I got to get out of here. Go get me a drink somewhere. I know he probably gonna get mad, but I don't care. I'm going. Friday night, and I'm looking real cute. Going down to the club like I normally do. I'm gonna drink some Martell. 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 I'm gonna drink some Martell till my eyes turn bloodshot red. My friend tell me that I drank too much. I said, you only live once, so hush your fuss. I'm gonna drink some Martell. I'm gonna drink some Martell. Yes, I'm gonna drink some Martell. I'm gonna drink some Martell. I'm gonna drink some Martell till my eyes turn bloodshot red. Hey, bartender, I don't want no beer and I don't want no wine. In order to deal with this crazy man of mine, you know what I need. I'm gonna drink some
You know the gypsy woman told me you are your mother bad luck child. You know the gypsy woman told me, son, you are your mother bad luck child. Son, you having yourself a good time?
When she gave me a kiss, it was the wrong woman, but how could I know? She looked like my wife, and the lights were low. I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know. I just blame it on drinking. It was the wrong woman, but how could I know? She looked like my wife, and the lights were low.
Treating me, baby, it's coming back home to you, and your crying won't help you, baby. Oh, your crying won't help you now. Yes, your crying won't help you, baby, because you've been so mean to me. Oh, just remember, baby, no matter where you go, you wash some seeds, got a baby, gonna reap just what you sow, and your crying won't help you, baby. Lord, your crying won't help you now. Yes, your crying won't help you, baby, because you've been so mean to me.
We're going to have the Bender Brass, and the Bender Brass is a horn section started out at the Bender Blues Festival in Vegas, and the Bender Brass is available for all these bands who like to have a 3-piece horn section. So they're going to be the whole weekend, and they're also going to be on the Sunday for the gospel concert.
Gotta get out of here, and I need my space. Gotta get out of here, and I need my space. Life's just too heavy with this world and the silly rat race. My mind won't sleep. My body's so doggone tired, but my mind won't sleep.
I've been silent for much too long, trying to hold on to you. I keep turning the other cheek while you do the wrong you do. And I know I should have cut you loose a long time ago. Well, I'm older now and I'm wiser, and I just can't take it no more. So you gon' hear me, hear me. I got something to say. I don't care what it takes, baby.
People walking around every day, play games, and it gets colder. Try to make it other people lose it, might be careful, you don't lose yours. You better think about what you're trying to do to me. Hey, I think let your mind go.
London who has been doing gospel for 30, 40 years.
Okay.
Dawn Thomas Wallace.
Okay.
And she has a long history for opening the British people's eyes to the gospel. So she will come over with 4 singers, a choir behind her, and her own band. So they're going to do That's a little funny. She should have played last on the. It's from 2 to 4 in the afternoon.
Worthy to be praised. And that was Onos. And now it's time for me to bring up our third artist for the afternoon. And her name is Dawn Thomas Wallace. Now she's performed with many great traditional artists and is well loved abroad. She is a trained singer and teaches in the United Kingdom. And she's here to bless our hearts in song today. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Dawn Thomas Wallace. Let's give Dawn a hand.
As soon as I see Jesus, the name is free. It's a name declared and certain. You know it's time for you and me. I wanna thank him for how he called me. I wanna thank him for how he taught me. Thank him for how he kept me. Thank him 'cause he never left me. I wanna sing hallelujah. Sing thank you, Lord. I wanna thank you, Jesus.
Four singers, a choir behind her, and her own band. So they're gonna do. That's a little funny. She should have played last on the. It's from 2 to 4 in the afternoon, 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. And she was supposed to have finished the show, but then Ryanair had a flight to Aalborg, but suddenly they canceled it. I mean, things happen here. Yeah. So now she's going down to another town called Billund, which is 100 miles away. So she got to go home with a flight at 7 o'clock in the evening. So she's going to start the show, so she have time to go down and
so
the
much,
band
darling.
to fly home.
Now,
so thank you for your help.
Thank you so much. Peter, stay right there. We're just going to do an intro out, and I'm going to say goodbye to you. So don't go until I come back to see you in 1 second, okay? All right. All right, take us home, Patsy. Right. Let me do it again. I had the volume off. Well, listen, never mind, because we're doing the best of season 1, part 4 as we speak, right? So what we're doing is recapping all of the artists from season 1. And we've done everyone except for these last few. So let me just get this video run up. And so, but also we want to highlight what is happening this weekend in Aalborg, Denmark. One of our guests, Peter Astrup, is holding the Blues Festival. It's called the Blues Heaven Festival in Aalborg, Denmark. That is happening this weekend, starting on Friday, Saturday, and there is a gospel show on Sunday, okay? So I think there's still a few hotels open. Go onto the website there at the Blues Heaven Festival, and Patsy has shown a few of those artists in the pre-show. So if you did miss it, go on to the catch up and have a look at it then. Also, you can don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube and follow us on Facebook. Right. So first of all, one of our guests we had, which was the guest number 15 we had, which was Danny R. and Paul Gilliams. All right. And we've got a little bit of a clip for them. Let's see if we can get something out here.
So you get that on CD, digital, cassette, and vinyl? Or no, the CD looks like a vinyl. Yeah, it looks like a vinyl, though.
No, we're gonna,
it looks like a vinyl CD.
It does, yeah. Vinyl, yeah. It does here. I don't know if you'll see it too well.
Yeah, let's have a look. Yeah, we don't have a Zoom. Oh, there we go. Oh, it does indeed. Yeah, good packaging as well.
Hey, thank you very much. So, yeah, we're in this process of recording the full album. a bit more sort of not so live, but still trying to capture the live thing. So it'll still be just us, you know, one harmonica, two vocals, and a guitar. Still be that, but that will be on actual vinyl. That one. So.
All right, cool. And what's the name of this track you're gonna play?
This track's called King's Ransom.
Good. Go ahead, then. Let's have a listen to this.
Ready? 2, 3, 4. Bounties out a hashtag scout at the King's Ransom. Our rewards late in store, those that can land them. Whichever it may be, from that chance I'm free, it's fine with me. It's fine with me, yeah. And I say, you're my cold rush fever, make a true believer out of me. Recording king, come on and give me that ransom. Recording king, don't let her be handsome. Yes it would, yes it would. Employed all the nervous vibes to guide me straight. It feels so good to be one of those blades. Whichever it may be, from that chance I'm free, it's fine with me. It's fine with me, yeah. And I say, you're my gold rush fever, make a true believer out of me. Recording king, come on and give me that ransom. Recording king, don't let her be handsome. Recording king, come on and give me that ransom. Recording king, don't let her be handsome. Yes it would. And I say,
oh yes, definitely. Well, we say hello to Patsy down there in the street. Hello, Patsy. I didn't know you were joining us. We'll see you later after the show, darling. Ciao. Well, listen, all of our guests that you'll be seeing here in the best of, you'll be able to find that onto our on our stream and our Facebook and everything like that. So later on, but we'll have those because there's no point in me telling you because you'll forget and I will forget to tell you. So there's no point. But we'll have it all on our Facebook and on our YouTube channel. And you can copy and paste and go straight to it. So next we have on our guest number 16. I think he was on the 16th as well, which was great. And his name is Dave Thomas, and he's a seasoned musician. And I met Dave Thomas many years ago, and we've played together on different stages. And an absolutely gentleman, great musician, and love on both sides of the pond. Let's see if we can pull him up. I think I've got a little bit of Dave coming up. If he's going to fade in, let's see what's happening here. Yeah, here we go. That's Dave Thomas. Let's get in. Wait till we get in.
Welcome tonight. One of our special guests, as all of our guests are always special. We're having an up close and personal chat with a man that's known on both sides of the Atlantic, with his sugar sweet voice. That blues man, Dave Thomas. Come on in, Dave. What's up?
Hi there, Kat. Good to see
man.
you.
Good to see you. Listen, you guys, I want you to come straight in with a song. Would you please give give us something really nice to start the evening off with, okay?
Yep, you got it.
Go ahead. Hit it, guys.
Sometimes life's a bummer, sometimes life's a bitch. I'm a blues band drummer, once I was so rich. Lord, Lord, I got the repossession. Lord, 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 I got the repossession blues. Come on, girl.
indeed. Dave Thomas and the Repossession Blues. Exactly. The quality was a little bit funny. That's the thing. I mean, we've been doing the show. I think this is show number like 37 or something like that. And we've been doing this show. I think he might have been show number 14 or 15. And it's been really a trial and error between Patsy and I. And we want to commend Patsy, first of all, as well, for a great pre-show. She's been doing all the pre-shows. And the pre-show today was excellent, which featured the Blues Haven Festival there in Aalborg, Denmark, happening this weekend. Hello to Peter Strupp. What's up, man? I'm sorry I couldn't make it, but we're going to be in Wales doing a festival ourselves. I have my ticket and everything, you know what I'm saying? Never mind. We'll see you next year. Patsy and I will definitely be there next year. But anyway, that was Dave Thomas and the Repossession Blues. And Patsy has a video of his. And so let's put that on.
cry about you no more.
Oh, yes, that's my man, Dave Thomas, with One More Mile. What a great video. And if you go over to his website, davethomas.com, but again, we'll have all those links put up after the show. And anything you want to see that you've missed tonight, just go back and catch up on Live Talking Blues. And don't forget to subscribe over on our YouTube channel. And do not forget to follow us on Facebook. So, Patsy, thumbs up when you're ready for that Bex Marshall video. Okay, we got just not one moment. Let me see now. Let me give a little bit of introduction to my girl, Bex Marshall. Man, let's see. What can I say about Bex Marshall except for an excellent musician? She hosts one of the blues nights down at the town, and that's the Temple of Art and Music in Elephant and Castle. Matter of fact, myself, I'll be there with my trio very soon. I'll get those dates and tell you about it later. Also, Bex is hosting there one of the jam sessions on a Monday night as well. So we'll put Bex Marshall, her links up after the show as well. No point in me doing it now because I will forget to tell you and you will forget to look. So, Patsy, why don't you listen? Let's see this video of Bex Marshall. Check this girl out. She's bad, man. I'm telling you. She's so good. That's what's S-H-A-L-L. I was put with E-L-L. I can look into your eyes, Bex.
Can't look you in the eye. I've tried. Make me wanna run and hide like Bonnie and Clyde. Forbidden vice, cats and mice. Not being impolite, but I go on shot, looking side to side like it's my first time. I just can't look you in the eye. I can't look you in the eyes. I get butterflies. I just can't comply, cause it gets me high. Everything is implied like a big joyride. Me, oh my, gotta say my goodbye. Gotta step to the side, gotta get some advice. Cause I just can't look you in the eye. I can't stare you in the face. It's not safe. There's no saving grace. The stakes are raised. Cause when I look you in the eye, the devil cries, surprise, surprise. Gotta step outside, gotta clear my mind, gotta cool to be kind, sight to the blind, yeah. Everything is aligned in my frame of mind. I'm getting a rise between my thighs. Yeah, I just can't look you in the eye. Can't look you in the eye. I can't look you in the eye. That's right, butterflies. Hypnotized. Paralyzed. Just can't look you in the eye.
Now, Bex, girl, you know what? Did you listen to those lyrics? I mean, seriously, listen to those lyrics, man. Girl, you got some risque stuff happening there. That's our friend Bex Marshall. I got a little bit of an interview with her. Let's see if we can put that in just to finish it off, her little section.
Music scene there. You know, we've got Liverpool here, which is probably our biggest music city.
Where are you? Oh, right, okay.
But I'm in London now. But
you're in Crouch End, are you?
I'm in Crouch End, yes.
Yeah.
So, I mean, to be honest, I was, you know, hit by music in quite a big way with, you know, my family member, my Uncle David came down when I was 9 years old, and he's an amazing vocalist and a guitarist, and he played a song like in my face one day, and it was almost like, you know, it was like Tommy, you know, that sort of, and I was, instead of being deaf, dumb and blind, I was like, you know, singing and performing, and wanted to have that the energy of the music, and I wanted to be able to do that, and then of course,
well, that was Bex Marshall. We just gave a little bit of a taste about what she's about, you know. Absolutely brilliant musician. So again, we'll have her link after the show, and that's Bex Marshall, and she's playing at the TAM, the Temple of Art and Music. She's hosting, I should say, at the Temple of Arts and Music. There you go. Thank you, Patsy. I couldn't do it. Cheers, girl. She's hosting at the Temple of Arts and Music. Check out her website, which will have the links up. And I'll be hosting the Temple of Arts and Music Jam session as well. And I'll be there on the 29th. So anyone who'd like to come to Elephant and Castle, Temple of Arts and Music, bring your instrument. You have to bring your microphone. They've got microphones. They've got instruments there as well. Drum kit, baby grand piano, some electric pianos. It's a brilliant venue. And every Monday they do a blues jam session. And each Monday is hosted by a different host. And so Bex is there, myself is there, and a few other people. I'll be there with my trio on the 29th of this month. And also in December, but some more going on about December. We'll tell you about that one later. Let me see now. Who have we got coming up next? Oh, yes, our Italian blues brother. Oh, man, this guy here, he's an excellent guitarist. I met Manny about 10 years ago, and he's such a great guitarist. And have a look here. Let me see if I can take it on full screen.
Patsy's just going to put up what she puts up, and then we'll have a look at it.
Okay.
And we'll come back and have a look.
Check this out. He's going to play straight away for you.
care of business. I'm taking care of business. Taking care of business. I'm taking care of business. Taking care of business right now.
Emmanuel Manifestati. Absolutely. What a great guitarist. And a fine gentleman as well. Let's see if we've got some footage of him having. I can't remember if I did an interview, if I left that on there or not. I guess I didn't. That's fine. Let's stop it right there then. So we're just about going to the end. We've got a couple more artists left, and we need to say thank you to everyone who came out on season 1. Season 2, we've started already, and we've got a host of guests coming up. We will be taking a holiday for the winter season break, and we'll be coming back at sometime in late January or mid to late January. I'll talk to Patsy about the dates. But before we do go away, we'll be hosting a Christmas party. We'll be going live on location. We'll send the details out in just a bit. So I know the date is the 21st of November, and it'll be in the afternoon. It's a Sunday. So you guys can come out. You know, we won't have a Santa Claus for the kids, but the children are welcome. Families are welcome. So we'll give you more details about that as soon as we get there. Let me see if I can pull this up. Let's see who's next now. We've got our blues brother coming out from Scotland. Yeah. Now this man, he's a one-man show, a one-man storm, one-man tornado. You catch him with his resonator guitar. You catch him with his long gray beard and a stomp box. The guy can put on a show, and you walk out feel like you just watched the whole orchestra. Seriously. And our guy is Dave Akari. Let me see if I can get that to go up. Let me see how we're moving with that one. Patsy, you bring it up.
Is that right? Rogues.
Rogues, yeah. Now that
is that one of the songs you wrote? Hang
now
on,
that
Patsy, let me finish this. Hang on, let me finish this one.
well, the picture that's from the top of the hill behind our house.
Really?
Yeah, that's just
East
it's just up there.
Oh my God, what a great place.
But that was, I got asked by the BBC to take a Robert Burns poem, our national poet Robert Burns, a poem called Parcel of Rogues, and turn it into a Dave Arcari song. It was for a documentary they were doing to mark 300 years of the active union between Scotland and England. So it's Robert Burns wrote the words in the 18th century, and I wrote the song 10, 15 years ago.
Patsy, let's have a listen to that.
To the ocean, to mark where England's province stands, such a parcel of rogues in a nation. Argyle could not subdue through many war-like ages, is wrought now by a coward few for hire like traitors' wages. How English steel we could this day secure in Valor Station, but English gold has been our bane, such a parcel of rogues in a nation. Oh, would our eye had seen the day that treason thus could nation. Such a parcel of rogues in a nation. Such a parcel of rogues in a nation.
Excellent performer. Absolutely excellent performer. That's Mr. Dave Akari coming way up there in Scotland, man. And he has some great stuff, man. Some great shows. So you have to definitely log onto his site. And he does the Wildcats group, and he's always posting and always very informative about where he's going to be, what he's doing. He even singing a couple songs every now and again as well. And again, we'll put his link up just after all of this. Now, listen, this man, I think his son, what was it? Eddie Martin. His son had mentioned him on some major situation. I forget now because I've got so many little things going in my head. But Eddie Martin is our next guest up. And I didn't play that. I didn't get that. Patsy, do we have that video? I don't know. It might be a little bit late. You know the one that I like where he's doing the train thing. Woo, woo. What a harmonica player. Oh, man, Eddie Martin, I love your playing. Let's see now. I'll put a little bit of him on. Can we get it up now, Patsy? Or okay, I'll give it a wait for a second. All right, let me put Eddie Martin on, and we're gonna get that video. I love this video. You got to see it. I want the world to see this video because he's absolutely superb. Let's see what I can get this up here with Eddie Martin just quickly. Where are we now? Let's see. It's a full screen, is it? Okay. Is that playing? Oh, all right. Okay. Is that Eddie Martin? Oh, I see what I've done. I've gone back to the beginning of my situation. Oh, there we go. There's Eddie. Hang on a second. Sorry about this, guys, but I'm doing it with a small mouse and all of that sort of thing. But I got him just there. Up as musicians in as well. So, what was that like to go from taking your day job and then going on to traveling the world and also giving your energies up to students to learn what you've learned, or what?
Yeah, I mean, some musicians just don't take to teaching. But I'm really passionate about it. I love doing it. If I can just pass on some of this fantastic these skills, from studying, early blues guitarists, people like Sunhouse, or people like Robert Johnson, or on electric guitar. If I can pass on some of the skills, so that we keep alive these amazing expressive techniques, which these early geniuses came up with, and there are young guitarists coming through, there are young harmonica players coming through, who just don't know about it. It always completely it surprises me that you'll still get young guitarists who will still think that Key to the Highway, a blues classic, was written by Eric Clapton or something because they've seen it on Google, and not understand the early history behind this music. And that's not on. You've got to give credit where it's due, and pass on these skills and say this is who came up with that fantastic style of guitar playing. And I love doing it. If I can have a lesson where at the end of the lesson somebody else has got some of that passion and some of that that skill, they can take it away and do their own thing. I mean, I think that's about keeping the magic of this music alive, and it's great. I love doing it.
Well, talking about keeping the music alive, will you give us a little bit example of your harp playing and maybe guitar playing together? I want people to hear this. I'm segueing into something else, but first we want to get, maybe if you don't mind, to give us a little bit of a live harp and guitar rendition, because when I saw one of your videos, I was just taken aback, and I can't wait to come see you live myself. So. And I think Patsy feels the same way, our producer. Go ahead, man.
Shall I do a whole song?
Yes, please.
This is a song off the album called Too Much Choice of the Wrong Kind of Things.
I'm buying bottled water, fresh from a mountain spring. It just fell out of the sky, but they charged me what I paid for gin. So many ways to buy water, gets me in a flab. But it all tastes like the water I get free out of my tap. You know it's too much choice. Too much joy. Oh, there's too much joy of the wrong kind of thing. If on the road you get hungry, you want something good to eat, all you find is McDonald's, Burger King, and KFC. There's 100 news channels, I can't find what's really going on. 1,000 TV ads trying to get me to buy what I don't want. There's too much choice. Too much choice. Oh, there's too much choice of the wrong kind of thing.
You know what? I'm taking it down a bit because, you know, we had some situations back in the day when we started out. I mean, this is still show number, it's show number 20 something, but it's difficult for us to get the sound and everything just right. But we're trying to make up for it tonight by Patsy's bringing in some of the stuff she's doing from her high-tech studio over there. So in Studio One, she's got it going on over there. So remember, I was telling you about Eddie Martin. He's a formidable harp player, and as you can see, a great guitar player as well. But what took me down was this song called, what was it, Patsy? Trainwreck, was it? Yeah, thumbs up for Trainwreck. Yeah, that's it. So listen, Patsy's going to put this on Trainwreck. Okay. Well, we had a little bit of a freeze up there. That's quite all right. We're going to go straight over to our last guest, which would be quite a few. Boris the Blade Levinsov and his guests. So we're going to go straight in with Bob Sammons and then take it up from there. Let's get Bob Sammons up there, and then we can have a look at who else is going to be there, because there's quite a few people that's coming up with him. Hey,
Big
Bob.
Joe Louis, who is a very, very respected figure for some time in the British blues scene.
Definitely.
Then 7 o'clock, there's Catfish with.
I'm going to talk over this as well, so I can explain what's going on, because I brought you right into the middle of the conversation. Basically, Bob Sammons is one of the proprietors of the Ealing Blues Festival, which was this summer. They were called the Ealing Summer Festival. Had loads of artists there, and jazz and blues. So he just came on to give a little bit of a shout out for the festival. It was the second day of the festival. We ran that weekend basically. So that's Bob Sammons for the Ealing Blues Festival, and then we go straight over to our friends Pete Finstra and Boris the Blade Levinsov. Now Boris does the British Blues Invasion. He brings all the British artists over there to Russia, and before the lockdown, they had been going over there for quite a few years. And so they're just getting ready to try to get back in there. But obviously there's some political situations. And Pete Finstra is our #1 journalist here in the UK. And he supports a lot of us blues artists. And so he has a great history of supporting the blues. And definitely look up Pete Finstra on his radio show is, the radio show is Get Ready to Rock. Check out Pete. Again, we'll put those links up after the show. Pete Finstra Gets Ready to Rock. Now that show was packed with loads of artists, and it was a big show. We had about 5 people on. We had Bob Sammons going on to talk about the Ealing Blues Festival. Then we brought Pete Finstra in there with Get Ready to Rock, and then we had Julian Burdock, Pete Townsend, and Will Johns. And Will Johns played. I'm going to see if I can get that up for you with Will Johns, who was performing, one of the few artists to perform at this all-women's prison in some back forest up there in Russia. And no one's ever seen it, and they've never seen anyone come in there. Boris Levinsov was able to make that happen. So you can check out Boris Levinsov. He's was it Black Draft? Let me see. Anyway, we'll get those links up for you in just a second. I didn't write that down in my notes. Anyway, I've got a lot of things going through my head. Let's see if we can pull up Will Johns up for a second, because I've got them playing, but it's just I had so much and too much to choose from. Let's see here. We've got so there's Pete. Let's put Will Johns in, and then we're going to close with Will Johns. I think that'd be the easiest way to do it, because if not, I can't seem to get everybody on there. There we go. Let's see if we can play that, and then we'll be closing out after that. Let's see, get that up.
After playing one show in Moscow in the theater, along with
that's Boris Levinsov
folk band from
Patsy.
A very small federal Republic of Mordovia. So there was a ethnic pop band from there who played and sang with Will Johns. Straight after that, after a couple of hours of sleep, in, I don't know, 6 o'clock, we already started and went far away from Moscow, having 2 girls from that ethnic band on board, so 5 people, and drove some 650 kilometers to enter the area, which is very sadly known because of many camps, labor camps, and prisons are located there. It was agreed, because the actual expedition was organized by myself and a few of my friends who are travelers and journalists. It was agreed that we would be playing, the guys would be playing in the prison, but we have no idea the prison would be women's prison for serious convicts. I would let Will to express his feeling about that experience when he came there, when he entered the room.
Yes.
Will, what did
What was
you
that like,
felt
Will?
at the moment?
Well, I wasn't expecting that anyway. You know, in Western Europe, we had like 300 or 400 or 600 years of killing women, burning them as witches if they were pretty, if they were intelligent, if they were anyway showing in any sort of ingenuity or creativity, or especially if they were healing people or looking after people and all of a sudden making them well. Burn them. They're a witch, obviously, you know, and they used to try and drown them. And if they floated, they were a witch. And if they sank, they drowned and couldn't swim.
Yeah.
I think in Russia, not so.
Look at that. Okay, I'm going to have to say it again. Damn it. I just didn't have any sound for how long? Oh, goodness me. Oh, that's too much. Don't lose it. Don't lose it. Hold it together. Okay. What I was saying is, Patsy, thank you very much. But because I keep the quiet, I take the microphone off when I'm drinking water and eating candy back here. So next week, the 17th, check out Mary Stokes and Russell Hitman Alexander. Russell Hitman Alexander will be performing at the Illpie Club on the 18th. So he'll be coming on the show on the 17th to give us a little bit of what he does. Okay, so you can go over to the Illpie Club and find out if there's any tickets. I think he might very well be sold out. But go ahead and check out the site at the Illpie for Russell Hitman Alexander. And you also see Mary Stokes on the show next week. Now, I probably said a few things. I was talking for about 5 minutes with no mic. My apologies. You know, I try to do it all. I got my lights and camera and no action. Anyway, Patsy, go ahead and take us home, girlfriend. See you again next week. Don't forget. Okay. Ciao.
Oh, you know, I don't know if you realize it, but this is actually a very classy bunch of guys you got up here. Ask anybody. We got class we never even used yet.
Is that right?
Ask anyone. But the thing is, we're changing things a little bit. You know, we're going to be moving on. No more hanging out in them dives with the used drinks, with the cigarettes at the bottom. No, we're moving on up. For us, right up to Thunderbird, Fleischmann's Whiskey. The best. And on top of that, we're not going to be hanging out in them same old dives. We're hanging out with a better class of bums.
Good to know. Good to know. That having been said, Long Island Blues Warehouse, the Hitman Blues Band. Here we go.
1, 2, 3. down at Lonnie's. I won't walk through Harry's door. All the dives and sleazy bars, they won't see me no more. I'm with a better class of bones. I drink a fancy kind of booze. I'm smoking big cigars and driving expensive cars, but I still can't get to you. All the ladies down on Main Street, they'll have to do without. They'll have to find some other guy, 'cause they won't see me about. I'm with a better class of bums. I drink a fancy kind of booze. I'm smoking big cigars and driving Lexus cars, but I still can't get to you. Come on, baby. Sammy at the newsstand, the tears fall from his eyes. He's got piles of trashy magazines. Now I only buy the Times. I'm with a better class of bums. I drink a fancy kind of booze. I'm smoking big cigars and driving Lexus cars, 'cause I still can't get to you. Man, I met up with your mama. Man, I swept her off her feet. Your daddy likes to call me son. Your sister says I'm sweet. I'm with a better class of bums. I drink a fancy kind of booze. Smoking big cigars and drive expensive cars, but I still can't get to you. What else can I do? I bathed and shaved and dressed so fine with patent leather shoes. I'm with a better class of bums. I drink a fancy kind of booze. I'm smoking big cigars and driving Lexus cars, but I still can't get to you.
Have we got a few Irish women in the house?